Okay. I think we're all set. I'm not sure. I'm always really nervous when starting these streams. I feel like I'm getting things wrong, you know? Gotta make sure everything's functioning right. There's been occasions where I've done something wrong. Alright, well. Just gonna get straight into this. Play this on hard. Let's give this a test. Hopefully all is well. Let's see. Okay, I forgot to fucking get rid of that. Dale. Okay, things are already going wrong. See, this is why you test things, so... no, what was it? Oh, roughly enough items. Buddy, can you piss off? How do I disable you? This is not going well. Hold on. There should be a keybind for this. I'm just trying to... Alright, I'm gonna just quickly turn this off. 1 second, guys. Bloody hell, I go through like 7 different checkups, and I'm like, yeah, everything's fine. Turns out everything is not fine, as a matter of fact. I forgot to remove some mods. Is that it? Is that all I gotta get rid of? I believe so. Should be good. Screen's gonna be black for a minute. Bear with me. Yo, man, what's up? Welcome. Apologize for just seeing a black screen right now. I'm just reloading my game. Did something wrong. But welcome to the stream. First stream of 2026. I just realized. First anything of 2026, man. I have not been doing anything this year so far. I've had so many like video ideas I've been going between. That yeah, it's just kind of, let's turn that off too. Is it? Hold on. Let's turn that up a little bit. Turn that up. Is the mic fine now? I realized my gain was turned down. Sorry about that, guys. Yo, Cosmic, man. Welcome back, man. It's been a long time, man. How have you been? Forgotten how to play the game. I'll make an axe as well, for good measure. Why not? Turn that up just a bit more. I can never get this mic right, man. I'm glad to hear that, man. I've been alright myself, you know. Same old. Nothing really too different in my life, but I've been good. I have been good. Thank you. Yeah, this mic, I can never get the settings so this right. I turn it down sometimes, and then I forget to turn it back up. And there's other occasions where I do the opposite. I leave it way too high up, I record a video, and then I realize my gain has been just absolutely cranked up to the maximum. And it's already too late by the time I realize. I should get fast leaf decay on this. What version? It's... So, I'll say this now. It's 1.21, heavily modified to be... Well, not really heavily, but, you know, it's modified to be like old alpha. Yeah, the other day I was watching one of Monks's alpha videos, and I was like, dude, I really want to play alpha. But then I thought to myself, I'm like... Let me move this mic a little bit. I'm like, yeah, do I really want to deal with all the... I guess the annoying parts of alpha and stuff, because there's a lot of stuff about old Minecraft I obviously love, hence why I have a whole series on it. But there's also a lot of stuff I don't love, and a lot of it is really quality of life related. So yeah, I figured, you know what, I'll get some mods in, I'll make a mod pack. I like a mod pack, yes. it is a mod pack. Yeah, I just thought I'd throw together a little mod pack and just kind of go from there, I guess. And I've been working on this past couple of things. It's think it's turned out pretty alright. I just, essentially this stream, I just wanted to focus on, just playing and, you know, giving a test run in a standard survival playthrough. And just seeing how it goes. See if there's anything I need to change, because, the version number as well, Alpha 1.1.3, is not entirely accurate, because that's not an actual version. This era of Alpha, with, like, the neon green, grass, ended on 1.1.2_01. The reason I gave it a custom number is because I left in some features from newer Minecraft. Like, for instance, I left in some things like colored wool. You know, I left in beds as well. They don't function the same, but I did leave in beds. So there's a couple of things I've left in, hence why I decided to give it a custom version name. Other than quality, let's read another features of modern MC. Yeah, there's a couple of things, like I'm saying. Yeah, like the beds and the colored wool. I'll make a stone pick. Don't want to bloody sit here all day. Ugh. Can never do this right whenever I'm streaming. What's wrong with me? Yeah, so colored wool, beds. Okay, fallen into cave. I'm trying to remember what else. I think I left in shears as well, because for sheep, since I left in colored wool, I figured it would only be smart to leave in shears. Although punching sheep back in the day did just work the same as shears anyway. I don't know. I thought I'd leave in shears because I also wanted to be able to harvest leaves, which is something you couldn't do all the way until beta 1.7. So I decided to keep that in. It's not the randomness, but yeah, it's pretty in line with vanilla, I'd say. I haven't really deviated too much. I was originally making a different version of this pack based on like the release 1.0 to 1.6 era, primarily based on 1.6. That was the original version of this pack, and I'm still gonna go back and do that one, but I just thought I'll take the foundations of what I laid there and just make it into an alpha pack. So I'm thinking of returning to that sometime soon as well. Once I guess I'm comfortable enough to call this one complete. I don't know if I'll 100% ever release it or not. I just kind of thought I'd do it for myself, but I don't know. I've had some ideas bounce around my head of what to do. Maybe release it, maybe do like could even do like a server maybe, I don't know. I think a server in this could be pretty fun. It'll be really good too, because the thing with old Minecraft is, you know, the server technology for that stuff is very outdated. Not even the tech, it's just the versions themselves are very buggy. So hosting it in a way like this would be pretty alright. I don't know, we'll see. Let's not jump too far ahead. Let's just focus on what we have. Oh. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Jesus Christ, man. Get away from me. Alright, yeah, let's come back to that in a second. Jesus. Almost died in like the first 10 minutes. What is this? Let's make a furnace. And let's cook some pork chops. I did do the very evil decision of making food not stack. I just figured it made sense for old Minecraft, but I really hate it. Oh god, get away. Get away. Get away, get away. Oh, these guys are locking onto me, dude. Hold up. Get away. Holy shit, where's this army? Go. Unsackable food was better for the old houses. Yeah, exactly that. That was my thought process too. As much as I love stackable, the only thing I might maybe do, I might take a page out of Reminiscence, out of the Reminiscence pack. And I guess better than Adventure as well, where some food items were stackable. Like the more hardy items, like, you know, cooked pork chops and stuff weren't. But, you know, the smaller stuff was able to be stacked. So I might maybe do that, I don't know. Well, that's a find. I need to definitely tweak some of these loot tables. I don't think I got these right. That gapple should be a lot rarer than it currently is. Maybe not too rare though. Maybe not as rare as it used to be exactly, because if this was old Minecraft right now, like actual old Minecraft, I would have been jumping out of my chair. That is a rare find, but yeah, I don't think it's quite rare here. I think I didn't do the values right. Yes, I'm talking about the golden apple. Should be more specific. Yeah. I need to tweak it as well. I need to find a way to think it, because it currently still gives what's it called? Potion effects. Like it gives absorption and regeneration, which I gotta find a way to get rid of that. I didn't really look into that. I'm realizing now I forgot to do that. So that'll be something I have to do, because obviously it doesn't really make sense for alpha, so given there's no potions. But I guess it's not that deep, but I don't know. I don't know. Alright, what do we got? Good thing I've got a little zoom mod as well. I can zoom. Oh, I can't like... Can I not zoom out for... This mod is weird, dude. I can't remember which zoom mod I use. I think I use zoom, not zoomify. It's like zoom, like Z-U-M-E. Zoom. Can I not scroll zoom amount? Okay, I guess not. I guess I'm just used to being able to kind of scroll back out to like my regular view. It's kind of meaningless doing that, but I don't know. I'm used to the other one. Wait, does this have the... Oh, it doesn't have like the unique third person one either. Damn. I should definitely switch. I like the other one a bit more. Anyways, enough about zoom mods. Let's actually do some stuff. We've got a lot of mountains nearby. This is pretty cool, and the sun is already going down. Jeez, okay, I've got to find somewhere to base. Oh, look at this area. This is pretty. With the lake. Need some food though. Give me some food. Okay. How do beds work in this mod pack? Right now, my current idea for them is just to have them solely be there for setting spawn. Now, holy shit, skeleton. Yeah, so currently they're just used for setting spawn. You can sleep in them, I guess, but it doesn't actually progress the night. You'll just sit in the bed. That was just done to kind of, I guess, you know, keep it similar to what this version it's based on was like, given there were no beds and you couldn't sleep. Alright, I'm just gonna have to do a little man cave or something. Yeah, alright. Is this a alright, let me just light this up. It's probably a very stupid area to do this. Would be cool if your health regenerated while you sub. That's actually a really good idea, man. I'll take that into a suggestion. That's actually a very good suggestion. Thank you. I appreciate that. That could have its uses, I guess. I think it's pretty cool. I like that. A neat way to just get your health back. Yeah, go back to your home point. Okay. Yeah, so right now that's the way the beds work. I do... Oh, I might maybe tweak it around. I might even just let them have their modern use of just skipping time. Because if anything, if I was basing this completely off of like how I would exactly like to play old Minecraft, I would have left it the way it is. But if I do ever host this as a server or release this as a mod pack, I'll probably leave it the way that it currently is. You know, how it doesn't skip time. I guess I'll demonstrate here. Should be able to... Yeah, there you go. I forgot to change the name to this. Should just say bed. Damn it. I suck. Yeah, so it just says this. No amount of rest can pass this night. It's a simple thing you can do with the one of the newer game rules they added. The one that I think it was like the player sleep percentage one. If you set that to anything above 100, so I just said 101, it doesn't let you skip the night. It's pretty sweet. Okay, let's sort this out. Now, I don't really know what my objective is here. I'm just kind of playing, so I guess we'll try and find diamonds or something. Yes, it is quite ominous, isn't it? Yeah, might... Who's out there? Let's see. I do feel like the night is a little bit too bright though. I don't know if that's just me. Did I mess something up with the bright? What the hell was that? Sorry, hold on. I feel like I just heard something in real life. I don't know what I just heard. Okay. Those guys leaving it. Okay, I got that from the dun. I was gonna say how many fucking bones did I get, dude? Holy shit. um. Yeah. Alright. Oh wait, these guys. Oh, they still have their like very far like detection range. I gotta find a way to tweak that too. That's very annoying. That doesn't work well for this. See some bread. Very nice, tasty. Do you want to leave, man? Thank you. Alright, let's get this started. I'm just gonna start digging down here. Make a staircase. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Okay, I'm hearing skeletons and stuff, so... let's make a shovel and make another pick as well. Start off by doing this. This is one thing I hate about making staircases. This top block always gets in the way. Alright, there is 100% a cave nearby. Question is, do I try and go to it? Maybe not through all this gravel. Go this way, a little less. That was my New Year's. It was good. Yeah, I got to spend some time with some of my mates. It was a bit more quiet than last year's one because majority of my mates were working and stuff. I don't know, they were out with their family. I say majority were working. Some of them were working, some were, you know, out with their families and stuff. But it was nice. It was a pretty sweet New Year's. It was cold as hell though, which is funny because it's meant to be summer here, but that's just Melbourne for you, I guess. Only 4 seasons in one day type shit. Alright, where are you guys hiding? I hope all was well for you as well, my friend. I hope your New Year's was good. I planned on doing like a video for the new year. Like I was going to start off the new year with a video being like, here's my plans for this year, but I did record it and then it was fucking shit, so I scrapped it entirely. So now I've got a couple of just other videos bouncing around in the conceptual phase. Okay, is there like a skeleton dungeon down here? Is that why there's so many of these guys? Oh boy. Yeah, maybe this probably isn't very smart. 1 second. Oh shit, you're in Melbourne as well? Hell yeah. A fellow Melburnian. A fellow Melbourne. God, I sound like such a fucking nerd saying that. A fellow Melburnian. Shut the fuck up, man. Jesus Christ. Corny ass motherfucker. What is this? Oh, we're strategizing. We're cranking. Oh, I'm too quick. I'm too quick. I'm too quick. I'm way too quick. Go away. Bang. Richard B. Jameson, welcome, my friend. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's always good to see you around, my friend. How are you doing? How have you been? How's things? My Christmas was alright. Didn't really do anything. Yeah, it was an alright time. How about you, my friend? How'd it go for you? How was your Christmas? Is it daytime already? Hello? No, damn, it's still night. Alright, well, I will make some stairs. There you go, look at that. Right, let's just keep on doing. I don't think that cave leads anywhere. Man, I love gravel. Chunk liners. Dang. I'm glad to hear that life has been treating you well, my friend. I'm glad to hear it. It has been a while. Sorry, I'm in my phase right now where I'm like spacing out for a second. I am wrecked. Still, I went to the beach like I forget how many days ago now. It was like what, 4 or 5 days ago, but somehow I'm like still tired from that. Don't know how, and I'm like still I feel like I just haven't got good sleep since. Sorry, I'm just making this about myself right now, but yeah, I'm just a little bit tired. No, I've been doing this wrong, dude. I've been doing this wrong. God damn it. Whoop. Yep. Alright, sun is rising. I think I might want to take a little journey outside. I thought streaming was other things. Okay, that's true, that's true. That is very true indeed. I am streaming indeed, yes. I don't know. Just the force of habit to say shit like that. It's like one of my big things. I'm always too worried I'm making shit about myself. I'm the one fucking hosting this shit. What am I on about? What am I even fucking saying, bro? Holy shit. Alright, anyways. Let's lock in, I'm gonna go wander around. I'm gonna see what I can find. Alright, get rid of you. Thank you. Get away. Let's do a bit of that. I just want to see if there's any caves nearby. Oh, would you look at that? There's a cave. Alright. Wouldn't mind getting some iron. So let's see. Just sleep deprived. Yeah, that's basically it. That is basically it. I am very sleep deprived. I'm talking like Donald Trump right now. Why am I talking like that? That's basically it. Yeah, I'm just sleep deprived. That's just an excuse to get drunk. Well, I can debunk that one. I don't drink. I do not drink. So no, yeah, it's just sleep deprivation. And a matter of, you know, not being able to speak very well. I'm not very good at speaking. I'm a bit of a dumbass, but I think we've established that already. So, I don't know. It's a bit of a mixed bag, a bit of both. Alright, game. Can we please get some good caves? Bang. 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 Alright, I'm just gonna wander around this lake and see what I can find. I don't really want to go up high, because, oh... That's actually the second thing we have in common with this stream. Dude, we may or may not be related. Don't even know what I'm gonna do with that leather, but I'll take it. Alright, no worries, Richard. I just said Richard. You go do your work and stuff. Thank you for dropping by, my friend. Go away. Go away. Ooh. Ooh. Bang. That's how it's done. That is how it's done. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. What do we got? Oh. Look out. Oof. Bang. That's actually, I want to talk about this for a second. The skeletons. Fine. I had to actually make a mod for the skeleton arrows, like the speed in which they travel. And if any of you guys were around for the Reminiscence streams, I think the latest one I did where I was hunting music discs, it was a hassle because the mod pack didn't tweak. Oh, for fuck's sake, I just wasted a whole pork chop. See, that's why you don't keep that shit in the hopper. The skeletons, they shoot arrows very fast, of course, in modern Minecraft. But since Reminiscence is based around beta, you walk around, you don't have a shield, and you can't run. So it's very hard to kind of dodge the arrows. While, you know, in beta, the arrows and stuff traveled a lot slower. So I was like, you know what, I have to figure out some method to fix this for my thing. I looked around, I found one mod. Only downside was it was not updated, so I had to whip up the old IntelliJ and make my first ever mod. Yeah, very uninteresting thing, I just thought I'd share that, but basically I had to whip that up for this. Maybe I'll add it into my Reminiscence pack as well if I go back to playing that. That should help out a lot, because this shit is very annoying. Be nice to finally have some better thing. I don't know if I got it down, like, perfectly, but I think it's decent enough. At least it's dodgeable, you know, it feels like it's the old travel speed. Welcome to my mining coal stream, where we'll be mining coal, but in Minecraft Alpha. Alright, so I only got 2 iron. It's not very good, of course, so let's try and get a bit more, hopefully. There's one thing I didn't change, and that was, what's it called? Making the world height similar to how it used to be. So of course, back then, the world used to end at Y0. I left the whole thing of it going down to Y-64. Just because I thought it was kind of cool. I don't know. I feel like it's a bit more creepy, you know, going down like really, really, really deep into the world. What's going on there? I might have found New Zealand. Okay, just a big old mountain. Got some clay too. That's a good find. Huge find, actually. Huge find. Come back for that later though, because it will kind of clog up the inventory a bit. It's the fun thing about Alpha, there's just like no caves. Oh, you joined Discord, nice, nice. Oh wait, yeah, true, you did join a while ago. Yeah, the Discord, unfortunately, it is pretty silent. I mean, not that there's really much to talk about. I don't blame people. I mean, if anything, it's kind of on me. I probably should be a bit more active in there, but I don't really know what to do. That's why I'm thinking of, like I was saying, for the server thing. I feel like that would be kind of nice. Get a little community thing going. The only shit part is moderation. If I were to do something like that, because, you know, the second some fucking fat chud griefer gets a whiff of it, they'll be coming in and just ruining it for everybody. Yeah. It's also, yeah, just a matter of getting enough attention on it, because I don't want to start something. Then, oh, the sandstone. I just realized. I need to tweak that, actually. I think I did the whole thing where sandstone is removed. Because obviously sandstone didn't exist at the time, so if I try and mine this, it's not going to drop anything. Okay, yeah, that needs to be changed. I'm not sure how I changed that. Hell, I might just re-enable sandstone. I mean, who gives a shit, I guess. I know it's kind of out of the alpha color palette, or block palette, sorry. But I might need to do it just for it to make sense. I don't know. Like I say, this is just a test stream, so whatever we learn from today shall be improved upon in the future. Oh, yeah, about the server thing. Yeah, if I do start it, like, anytime soon, I feel like it just wouldn't get any members. That's the downside. Because if I start, I'm going to have to do it through, like, a server hosting provider. You know, one, for safety, and two, I don't want to keep a server active 24/7 on my own computer. And three, I can't port forward. So, yeah, it's best if I do that. So, essentially, I don't want to waste money just for it to go to nothing. But I do want to host a server, though. It's been on my to-do list for a while. I feel like I just gotta wait, though. Gotta get on that grind. Get more people on the channel, you know. See how it goes from there. Alright, we're just gonna resort back to the strip mine. Because these caves are useless. It's gonna get annoying. Hold on. Let me just fix this. Oh boy. Okay, let's just fill this in first before anything goes wrong. Close that. Bam. Alrighty. I'll just dig this out a bit more. Might as well. And I'll move you just over there. Set the respawn point. And, you know what? I'm gonna make a painting. Why not? I've got a ton of... well, not a ton. I've got a decent amount of wool. Let's see. Oh yeah, I do have some of like the new paintings, or all the new paintings still on this as well. I haven't really bothered trying to get rid of them, and I'm not sure if I will. I was kind of thinking about it. Let me get that skeleton one. Hold up. It's all here. Yeah, check that out. Nice. Love that painting. But yeah, I was kind of tossing between if I should or shouldn't get rid of them. Because I guess they do still kind of fit. They are still made by Christopher Zetterstrand, who made the original ones, you know, with the exception of like a couple of them. I don't know. I feel like some of them I probably should though, like the one with the villages on it and stuff. Wouldn't really make sense, I guess, but not that it really matters that much. We'll see. We shall see. Oops. Yeah, check that out. Upside down stairs, that's not very alpha. Oh, just do all that. And Give me bunch of pickaxes. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. And do that too. Got an absolute shitty ass inventory. I should really swap some things out. I'm just gonna go down like this. I'll dig the ceiling later. Oops. There really just is not any caves. What's the story behind the skin? Well, I think I made it back in 2024, like early 2024. Even before I made my my world tour video, the first ever video on the channel. It was originally like, it's the same skin, like same dude, I guess, but it was just with a green shirt and blue pants, I think. I think I made the skin originally because I was gonna do like a series or something back on like Minecraft InDev. I was just like, you know what, I need a skin, I need to make a skin, because I was always, like, I had a couple custom skins I made way back, but, you know, it got to a point where I was kind of just, like, going between, like, other player-made skins. I was like, you know what, I need something custom. I just figured I'd make a guy for this series, whatever it was going to be. And then eventually I kind of changed its outfit around, whatever, you know, I gave him, I think he had, like, a jacket and gloves and shit, you know, real cool guy or whatever. But eventually I was like, you know what, this is too boring. Let me add something else. Since the channel's, the channel icon is a photo of my cat, I was like, you know what, let me give my dude a cat mask. And I'll design it after my cat. So, yeah, very, over-explained story for something so simple, but that's basically the story. And then, of course, I had the cat mask, and I went through a couple of iterations there. Trying to remember. I think I actually switched back from that skin to... I used the Johnny Silverhand skin for quite some time after that. I thought it was a mouse. Yeah, it does kind of look like one, yeah. It's a bit hard to communicate what it is with the few pixels. Oh, is it something or is it nothing? Let's see. Maybe something. Oh, jackpot. Jackpot. Holy shit. Holy shit. I found diamonds. Gonna have to come back for that though. I don't have iron gear. What's down here though? Let's scope all this out. Even more diamonds, dude. I am rich. I am rich. I am rich. I've got $10 trillion billion right now. Oh, but this is even more exciting, dude. I've got so much iron. Give me all that iron, please. Diamonds. I'll be back. Don't go anywhere. Ooh, even more. Give me some torches. Gotta see my precious discoveries. Give me that, please. Anything around it? No. What's up here? Does this loop around? No, it doesn't. It goes up to somewhere exclusive. Yeah, I figured that might happen. I realized that I tapped it. I was gonna give it a little tap, but then I was like, you know what? They're probably thinking I'm gonna mine it with the pickaxe. It's okay. It's okay. I actually did that the first time I found diamonds ever. in this game. 10 trillion years ago when I was a wee lad. I did that. Because I didn't know what smelting was. I didn't know how to smelt. Didn't know that you had to make iron tools. Hell, I didn't even know how to get iron ingots. So yeah, silly me. I went ahead and mined the diamonds with my stone pick, and I didn't get them, and I was very sad. And instead of, you know, mining one of them and learning from my mistakes and being like, hold on, this isn't working, instead I doubled down. I continued to do it. I think maybe I didn't. I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking myself too much, but I'm pretty sure I did. It does seem like something I would do, so it's very plausible that that was the case. Yeah, that was my my first time finding diamonds. Very, very tragic story. That one makes me cry every time I think about it. Yeah, good days, man. Good days, good days. Give me that. Keep these. I don't know why I'm putting those away. Put those away. Put that away. Put those away. Reeds. This is my origin story. Very tragic one. Most tragic one ever. Ever since that day, I was a different man. I was a changed man. I was never the same. Give me that. Wait. Oh, I looked away for a second, dude. And I'm like, where'd my iron go? I made it into a pickaxe. Pay attention. I'm the one playing the game. I'm not even paying attention. This is crazy. Alright, just give me a sword as well, please. Do you like my sword, my iron sword? You cannot afford. Do I even... yeah, I'll do. It's gonna get annoying. Bang. And there we go. Okay. Give me this, and let's go ahead and start harvesting these diamonds. You. How's it going, diamonds? Ooh, very nice, very nice. 3 diamonds. Okay, okay. Hold on, okay. Okay. Just want to be extra sure. Extra certain. And that's all there is. What do we got? 1 diamond, 1 diamond, 1 diamond, 1 diamond. Only 1 diamond. Damn. Damn. It's unfortunate. It's alright though. 4 diamonds, that's good. I'll make a pickaxe and I'll make a jukebox. Because why not? Slowly make my way up. Yeah, I did. I was considering that too. I was like, should I just do cat and 13? But I was like, no. I want some variety. So yeah, I do have all the other C418 ones. I didn't keep the modern one, so well, that's not how you craft a jukebox. Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. What am I doing? Give me that. Fuck's sake. Trying to make a fucking stone jukebox, eh? Let's listen to some peaceful music. Music to my ears. But yeah, so I left all the C418 ones in, but I didn't. I got rid of all the newer stuff. Isn't this just so nice? What a beautiful day. Oh. Holy shit. There's a ghost. Do I have string? I'm gonna make a fishing rod. Do some fishing. Alright, that's enough of you. Shut up. God damn. I'll actually, I'm gonna gather some wood. She's just haunted by the ghost of the Herobrine. The Brine himself. A haunted squid. Okay, that's another thing I kept, by the way. Squids aren't normally in this version. I had to keep them for the ink sacs for the black dye. Since I kept colored wool. There's layers to this shit. Yeah, I definitely think for the sake of convenience, having fast leaf decay would be really nice. They leave book and quills in. I don't think I did actually. I think I disabled them, but I was debating that one too. There was another one I was like, you know, this could kind of be cool to keep. So yeah, when I took the pack again, I might re-add them. I think that'd be nice. Be kind of cool, you know. Be able to document coordinates and stuff. Actually, you know, that'd be very helpful. Although, well, I forgot to change it here, I believe. Yeah, this is still the modern. You know what, let's do that here. Let's do that right now. Right here, right now. Let's go debug. Old debug screen. Alpha. This is the, like, very old one. That doesn't display any coordinates. So what I'm thinking is I'm gonna maybe try and find, like, a mod or something that has it so when you hold a compass, like similar to Better Than Adventure, when you hold a compass, it shows your coordinates. And then just have that so you can, what's it called? You know, like write down your coordinates on the book and quill. So yeah, we'll definitely re-add them. That'd be nice. Yeah, the leaves still drop sticks as well. A lot of new stuff just still in here. Alright. I'm gonna just keep going down, I guess. Hopefully maybe run into another system. Don't know if I will, but that would be nice. That would be nice. Let's see. Well, man, thought there's something crawling on my arm for a second. Arm hair moment. Should be good. Yeah. Alright, let's go. Down into the abyss. Yeah, Minecraft Steve's got some energy, bro. Imagine going up and down these stairs constantly. 1,000 steps. Act as a law enforcement and also during COVID, every time I would abuse my power, I added to a book and quill called The Big Book of Police Wins. That's fire, that's fire. I love that. Got any stories to tell from your time as an officer? I'd love to hear. I love hearing these like things from other people's servers and stuff. Remember the first time Richard came around on these streams, he was on for like a while. It was like a pretty long stream, like good like 4 or 5 hours. So for a while we're just kind of chatting back and forth about like server experiences and stuff. It was cool. Oh. Oh, what do we got here? Some iron. I'll just leave the iron pickaxe on, screw it. Still have my diamond pick with me. I probably should have put that away. Alright, zombie, where are you? Oh, would you look at that? Yeah. Is that above me or below me? My Get away. Hang. Oh, shit. I call him by a leash over fun because I said it looked at me funny. Oh, that's good. That's good, that's good. Hey, man. What is that light over there? Oh, we got some lapis as well. Very good. Wow, there's a big cave. Okay, yeah, lapis. Yet another thing I left in for the sake of dyes. Well, actually, that's not accurate to alpha. Then I added the incident to Big Book of Police wins under an entry called Iron Golem Criminal Apprehended or something. Yeah, you were going ham, bro. You were going ham. Okay, wow, this is a big cave. Every now and then, the terrain generation locks in. You get a good cave. But you just can't really find them from the surface. No, sir. I made it. Thank you. Very nice. Very nice, very nice. Got any old stories from servers and such? Trying to remember. The last time I played on like a big server, like a public server, was like a very, very long time ago. So I don't know if I really have any from them, but I did play on a lot from with friends and stuff. I'm just trying to remember if we had anything notable really, because I hold those servers very near and dear to my heart, but I honestly, like, I'm thinking of it now, I'm just trying to remember if there was anything really notable. At least that would be interesting to talk about. Let me try and think for a second. Let's see. We're all too well behaved. No, we definitely had some little incidents and stuff, but like I said, there's nothing really notable enough to talk about, I guess. At least off the top of my head. I guess this isn't really like an isolated incident, but one of my friends, he is, bless his soul, terrible at building in this game. Like, terrible in the sense of like, I definitely think if he put like just 0.1% effort in, he could make something, because it's really not that hard to just build a cohesive house. Like, literally a dirt hut, like, just something like that. When I say something like, just decent, I mean something like that. This guy, whenever he builds something in one of our worlds, it looks like some bunker that got nuked like 3 times. I remember he had this one, he made like a sushi restaurant in one of our servers. Oh, Jesus. I just fell down. And it was like fine at first, I helped him build it, and then like way later down the line, it just eventually turned into some fucking amalgamation or something. I don't know, I'm not explaining this too well, but maybe one day I'll see if I think I should still have that world. Go and have a look at it. I'll show some screenshots, but it was a mess. It looked like a tumor had grown inside of it. What are the changes? Oh, hey ZX. Welcome, welcome. The changes, so I think I put it in the description already, but this pack's built off of 1.21. It's like modern version with nostalgic tweaks and whatever. It's primarily based off of 1.1.2, so you know, the last version of alpha with the neon grass. Shouldn't need to tell you that, you already know a lot about old Minecraft, I'm sure. But yeah, it's primarily based off of that. There are some things I did keep though, out of, you know, just personal thing, like one of them being colored wool, so that's still in here. And subsequently I've left in some mobs and blocks to help make the dyes and stuff. So squids are in this to get ink sacs, lapis is in this to get lapis and blue dye, and by extension lapis blocks are here too. Another one, I did leave beds in here as well, but they don't function the same. Like, you can't skip nights, but you can use them to set spawns. I've left in shears, so you can get leaves and shear sheep. I've also left in animal breeding. That's one thing I personally thought would be really good to keep if I'm keeping in colored wool, because, you know, getting it the old beta way of going around dyeing sheep and punching them, I really dislike. And yeah, by extension of that, baby animals are in here too. The world generation is pretty much alpha, but it goes down to the current like modern day depth, so it goes down to -64. There's no deep slate caves, it's all the same caves all the way down. I was debating whether or not I should change that one. I might eventually change it, I don't know. I've also, this is another... Okay, the gold, sorry. I'm too locked in on talking right now. There is another thing that's pretty significant. In terms of structures, I decided to leave in abandoned mine shafts as well. I felt like they fit in very well. I'm not too sure though. I did change the loot tables around a bit as well, so, you know, there's no like melon seeds and shit. But yeah, I left in abandoned mine shafts. I thought they fit the vibe very well. Yeah, I think that's majority of the notable stuff. Let me just keep looking around here, see what else there is before I go back. I need gold. Yeah, the animal breeding as well. Going back to that, I was kind of split on that, I guess. If I wanted to do that or not. But I don't know. I figured it would be good to have. Also got the those cave chimes. Just turn this down a tiny bit. There we go. Yeah, put together on beta 1.7.3. It just improves things slightly without making too many changes. Yeah, sure, man. Let me know what you need help with. I should. You were on beta land, right? If you're still in that server, if you want, you could shoot me a friend request or just DM me from there, whatever. If you know, I'll try my best to help. My knowledge ain't too great in the modding thing just yet, but I'm learning, I guess. I'm getting there. I've got some basic knowledge. Yeah. If you do need my help, I am happy to help out wherever I can, I guess. What else do we got? A whole bunch of gold, really. Whoa. Ow. I've also realized I think I accidentally kept the gapple recipe in this. There's a lot of stuff I gotta get rid of. Okay, these cave chimes are just gonna keep playing. What do we got down there? Oh, there is a deep hole, dude. Oh, yeah, I'm not going down there. Bye-bye. No, thank you. Not until I get a water bucket, at least. Redstone. How's it going? How is it going, champ? That's pretty cool, yeah. I love doing that. It's one of my favorite things with dynamic lights. I love like throwing torches down and like seeing out deeper places. It would have been like cool as if like a fucking cave noise played at that same second as well. That would have been cool. But unfortunately, it didn't. Alrighty. What's down here? Alright, cave chimes, I get it. I get it. I need to change these to... I was thinking of maybe just like replacing like a cave sound with these, but the thing is I think cave sounds only like play on like certain blocks. If that makes sense. Not certain blocks, but if the cave sound plays and you move away from it, it kind of, I guess, stays on the block that it first started playing on. That's the best way to explain it. At least I think that's how they still work. I know they work like that at some point. Say with a longer bit of ambience like this, it definitely wouldn't work. It'd be kind of weird. Or maybe it could, I don't know. Maybe there's a way to change like the way the sound plays to be like an ambient sound instead of a block sound. I don't know. I like to speak as if I know what I'm saying, but truthfully, I probably don't. Okay, let's get out of here. I am sick of hearing these damn sounds. 46 iron, that is not bad. There's a lot more to see in here though. I'm not getting out just yet, actually. I'm going to keep looking around, seeing what else I can find. Because more iron is always lovely. We are big fans of iron on this channel. Give me a whole bunch. Thank you. Alright, let's see. Alright, no worries, boss. Thank you so much for dropping by. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Hope you have a good one. I'll hopefully see you around next time. Whenever that will be. Because I have no clue. Okay. Some coal there, I'll grab that. This is a damn good cave system, man. Okay, there's just a lot to see. I don't even know where I came from, that's the scary part. That is the scary part. Oh, my stomach is not happy right now, dude, holy. Ooh. Oh, ow, holy shit, what a trick shot. Dude, I'm so glad I got this skeleton thing to work, dude, holy shit. Lympho. Get blocked. Wait. Oh yeah, I should probably leave. Alright, get this lapis, I'm packing my stuff, and I'm getting out of here because I'm out of food. It's important not to get too greedy. Do not let the greed consume. I'll take this too. Let's see. Going the wrong way. Okay. Where did I? From here? Surely, right? Nah. I think this is it. I remember the lava. Now, was it through here? Was it through down here? I do not know. Let's see. Wait. Wait. Think it's coming back to me. Let's see. And yeah, here we go. Bam. Yeah, and through here. Damn, I really traveled far. Okay, shit. I might need to. Oh, okay. Don't go down too far from here. So I'll just dig this down real quick. I might need to change the world height. I feel like -64 might be a bit too deep, given nothing really changes. I don't know though. Maybe I'll leave it. I think it is kind of like cool. I really liked how in Better Than Adventure they made the world like a lot deeper in that. I think that was really cool. Like, okay. Apologies if you heard that. My stomach's really upset right now. But I remember finding that like one section in the cave that just went down to where like the darkest stone was. That was a pretty cool moment in the video that I uploaded. Okay. So, now, what do I do? Oh, geez, stomach, calm down. I'm gonna set that to smelt. I'll also make another one. I will set you to smelt as well. And I'll do a very important thing. I'll grab one of these. I'll grab some of these. And, well, bang, painting. Let's get something else. Let's do 1x2. We'll do that one. That was nice. Ba bum ba bum bum bum. Ba bum ba bum bum bum. We got some redstone now. Did I just say what some blocks I did? Good. Okay, yeah, there's still a lot of stuff I need to tweak. One of them is bone meal actually, because short grass doesn't exist in this version, and I had to actually go into the modern beta mod folder and literally go into the alpha biome thing and remove short grass and pumpkins and stuff from generating, because I don't know why it's like coded into the thing to generate. So if I'm going to release this, I need to find a way to, you know, not modify a mod. Another way. There should be ways for like data packs and stuff. Yeah, I also want to disable short grass in general, because it doesn't generate. I figure that doesn't make sense. But bone meal, of course, since bones are a thing, and since bone meal is going to be needed to make white dye, because unfortunately I can't figure out a way to make it so you can use bone meal to dye sheep. I can make like the player able to use bone meal to dye wool and stuff, but not sheep. I don't know how to do that. I think that extends into mod territory. Oh, maybe I do know. I don't know that. Yeah, I need to find a way to somehow disable its ability to grow tall grass. But yeah, like even if it still has a function, I'd rather just be able to like spawn in flowers. I think that could be cool, and you know, obviously use it for crops and stuff. Yeah, definitely got to find a way to disable its ability to generate grass. That needs to go. I was thinking of just disabling bones, but again, if I have colored sheep, then it has to stay. $5.59. Let's close that. It's my game sound playing. Yeah, it is. Got scared for a moment. What else? Let's make this entrance a bit nicer. Okay, so I believe I should be able to craft a sign. Let's, yeah, I changed the recipe to be 1. They are stackable. I might leave that though, because I don't know, I feel like it just makes sense. Same with, I might make doors stackable as well, just for the sake of convenience, but yeah, I should be able to edit these two, yeah. Now, since you can edit them, which I'm definitely going to keep this because this is just such a handy addition, I feel like it would make sense to still be able to kind of wax them to stop people from editing them, but of course bees won't be a thing here, and by extension honeycomb won't be. So I'm thinking I could find a way to use slime balls. If I can maybe make slime balls have the same function, then that should be good. Alright. I'll just grab this as well. Let's put all of these. Oh wait, God, that's annoying. Should I have to say, was that always a thing? It blocking like the chest right above it. There's an option to disable that in Nostalgic Tweaks, but I'm not sure if I should. Oh wait, no, if I do that. And let's do, what should I do? I'll just put that there, I guess. Store a bunch of this away. I want to make some rails. Because I want to test out the minecart boosting. I enabled minecart boosting since powered rails aren't a thing here. So, we should. Wait, I need a second minecart. Wait. Was it? I forgot how to make these. Is it always like that? Oh wait, no, it was like this. And then turned out. There you go. I think that was it. So yeah, look at that. Very nice. Let me make some more rails. I'll make a loop around. Alpha 1.1.3. Whee. And there you go. Nope. Gotta press shift. Very nice. Now we've got the thingamabob. I can just do its thing, I guess, in the meantime. See, this is where things get kind of annoying. Like I said, like way earlier, if it was... Well, I was going to say if it was up to me. It is up to me. It's my own modpack. But I don't know. Should I let bed skip the night? Like, I feel like it would make sense. But no, I feel like it would make sense. It would be extremely convenient is what I mean. I should definitely get in like an inventory sorter in here too. I think that would be very handy. But yeah, because there's moments like this where it's pretty annoying, but I guess it just incentivizes lighting up your areas more, making a safe area. You know, if there's one thing I will definitely do, not in this world in particular, because I don't think this is really going to turn into a series. But you know, if I do have a host, so I would love to build like a castle or something. I've never built a castle in this game, like a proper castle. I have built like very shitty castles when I was a kid, but never built like a really proper one, so. Also, like, I can't tell if the nighttime is at the right brightness or not. I feel like it isn't, but that might just be because of the bloody neon green grass. I feel like it did look like this at night, so maybe I'm just stupid. Many such cases. I'll need to compare. I want to get the visuals down, you know. I think it is. Oh, there's moon phases too. Forgot about that. I think they're cool. I like them. So I won't touch those. I think those are pretty neat. You know what? I can make stone slabs super easily like this. Oh, this is just the best thing ever. And I can do top slabs. Something even if I knew how to do it, I would not get rid of. I love top slabs. It's got a little pathway going down. Very neat. And we got some flowers. Look at that. Right, let's get some alternating panels. Do a bit of that. Look at that. How nice. How beautiful was that? Make a bucket. I'll make some shears too, why not? And I will make a full set of iron armor. Or I'll make a helmet and a chestplate. At least some iron left over. Look at me. Stylish. I gotta change my my skin's outfit. Been rocking this one for too long. Okay. Well, stream's a bit dead right now. So I'm probably just gonna wrap this up then. Yeah, it's pretty much 1 AM now. I've pretty much just done what I wanted to do. I just wanted to give this a quick test run and see what I needed to fix and change and whatever. And I have a mental list of things which I will likely forget by the next morning, but let's hope I don't. But I've got a decent idea of what I want to do, so just want to use this for a test. So I might, like I said before, I think the idea for this pack is to host a server with it. I think it would be really fun because I've always wanted to do like an alpha server, and doing it on actual alpha, although, you know, it's charming because of how buggy it is. It's also very buggy, of course. You know, adding on to that, it's buggy in the good sense and the bad sense. Majority in the bad sense. So I feel like it's better to do it in a situation like this. But if I do, I guess I'll gauge some opinions if I do host a server like that. If people want a more accurate experience, you know, without the beds and stuff. But I'll probably just leave it the way it is. Yeah, I guess it would be my server. I'll do it the way I feel like would be fun. Anyways, to my 0 viewers, thank you for watching. Yeah, if anyone is watching this after, you know, I finished streaming, thank you for, I guess, sticking through it, and thank you to all of you who joined in, even if it was for the, I can't speak, even if it was for a second. Anyways, we'll pick this up, God knows when, probably in the coming days or so. Just want to work on this a bit more. Yeah, take care, people.